Hey, hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me here. In English, you have to actually make use of various expressions, various vocabularies, and various ways and means to make a conversation with someone. And in various situations and circumstances, you may have to use it according to the person with whom you are interacting. So, there are many ways to use language in a normal sense and with the cliche terms that are being used repeatedly again and again while making the conversation. One such thing is using sorry. If at all you're doing something, a mistake or a wrong happens out of accident or known or unknown, you would just stick on to say sorry, which is a cliche. Like sorry is something which happens to be eroded over a period of time. Over a period of time, it's been used in various situations and scenarios by several people. Like, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I actually made that mistake. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. Could you please repeat it for me? I'm sorry. I didn't make it up. I'm sorry. I was not able to explain it appropriately. So it happens to be a used form of expressing grief or expressing your regret in repenting for something that has happened unexpectedly or expected or out of a mistake or out of an accident or something that happens with or without your knowledge. So sorry seems to be a pretty much old term, and people often get to hear it. That doesn't actually have a lot of impact while you express your grief or repent for certain things that has been done by you. So what are the other ways like we can actually say this sorry? Is there is any other means you can actually emphasize, you can actually enhance the amount of repentance, or you can show that you are much more intensely feeling for someone, like which you are much more regretting for whatever you've done. The remorse factor is of higher value, and you really wanted to apologize from heart to someone. So that is a way you can actually intensify the amount of expressions which you are giving to someone depending on the situations and circumstances. You can make use of like apologies, my apologies, which happens to be a similar term for sorry. Use it where you actually commit a mistake. My apologies. Hey, but my apologies for that. I haven't expected it. My apologies for missing the meeting. My apologies for not making it on time. It actually gives an immense effect when you actually say it with someone who are actually on your par level, who are your superiors as well, and in your office culture, in among your friends and college people. So my apologies plays a crucial role. Like it gives them the feel that you are much more grief than just saying a sorry. Pardon me, beg your pardon. If it happens to be over a call or listening to someone, you wanted them to repeat it again for you, you can go with, instead of asking sorry, please repeat it, or instead of asking sorry, could you please repeat it, you can say like beg your pardon, which means that you haven't listened, you have lost somewhere, you didn't hear what the other person said, and you wanted to ask him to repeat the same thing again. So pardon me is something like when you wanted to interrupt in between when someone is making the conversation. Hey, but pardon me, let me give this idea, let me add this point over here. Pardon me for interrupting the conversation, let me explain this to you. So you can use pardon me or beg your pardon while making the conversation with your pal, with your clients, or with your colleagues, whoever you are comfortable with. It doesn't mean it's actually not emphasizing on your apology, and it means that you are concerned about interrupting or asking them to repeat something. I owe you an apology. It can also be said with your superiors or with the elder persons. Hey grandma, I owe you an apology. I didn't expect that to happen the other day. Hey, bud, I actually owe you an apology. I'm seriously not aware that this is gonna happen since I made this attempt, or this. I didn't expect to crash your car. I owe you an apology. So even my bad adds a value, like whenever you make something unexpectedly and say something wrongly in front of someone, oh, my bad. I didn't say it correctly. While interrupting, again, if something is said wrongly, for example, it's gonna rain heavily today, and all of a sudden, if something turns up and the news strikes immediately stating that there is not going to be rain today, you'd say, "Oh, it's my bad." So something which has been stated by you, or performed by you, or done by you, which happens to be falsified, which has been falsified because of the future action, or because of something which is contradicting your view, that happens to be the truthful fact, you can use this "my bad" and "excuse me," which is a very common way of interrupting or entering a place where you are disturbing someone's actual activity. There you can actually use "excuse me" when you are interrupting or getting into something. So these are the ways you can use to explore your language. You can use your language efficiency. You can use more of these terms instead of going with the cliche "sorry" and being just feeling a sense of a routine thing which people have been hearing throughout the years in the language. So I believe that this lesson would help you to make use of these language proficiencies which are being shared, and to make use of your language potential, and to get exposed to more and more of a language skill. So thanks for watching me. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this with your friends in your circle. Subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thank you. Bye.